Welcome to our team call, guys. I'm so excited to have you on tonight. Listen, tonight's team call, there is not a script for, and there's a reason for that, because you would expect after Summit, we would have a Summit recap call, right? Like that just makes sense. That's logical. But the reality is everything we learned at Summit, you could find in your online office. And everything that we did at Summit, you could find on YouTube. And you could definitely utilize the tools and resources that we got at Summit at your own convenience in any way, shape, or form online. So instead of me recapping all of that, I'm going to kind of do a different kind of team call after Summit because I feel like it's necessary. So we're in August. August is a month where people are finishing up their summer vacations, they're getting ready to go back to school. So a lot of people kind of take their foot off the pedal in August. If we're driving that car of momentum, we kind of take the slower lane of traffic, and we don't necessarily go all in because there's a lot of stuff winding down and starting up and routines, and it's crazy and it's busy. But like the video I made for our team page today, I'm going to challenge you guys to make August your month of accountability. And what I mean by that is to make sure that you're showing up every day in your business, because if you take advantage of August now, guess what happens when everybody gets back into their routines in September and October, and then they start thinking about Christmas, and then they start thinking about the new year again? Guess what happens if you didn't take your foot off the gas this month? Everyone is going to come to you because you're going to be that health and fitness person in their life that they watched keep helping people and keep showing up and keep posting your absolutely ridiculous country heat videos. They're going to be watching because you're the person that's staying consistent with all of those things. So August, your month of accountability. That's what I want you guys to focus on. And in the video I made today, I suggested that you just show up, you do the work, and you get it done. And you show up, and you do the work, and you get it done. What does do the work mean? Right? Everyone's like, oh my God, people tell me to invite, but I don't even know what that means. Or people tell me that they have business hours, but I don't really know what they're doing. Like, what are they doing during their business hours? Because I'd like to know, because maybe that's something I should be doing. So I wanted to kind of just do a call tonight with you guys to kind of regroup, refocus, and refresh. So we have 5 months left in the year. 5. Is there anyone on this call right now, and I can see all your faces, so that's fantastic. Is there anyone on this call right now, and I wanted you to raise your hand, if you've achieved all the goals you wanted to achieve for the first 6 months of the year? Anybody? Raise your hand. And you guys can see each other. So nobody, right? Oh my God. So what do we have to do something about that. Like, we can just sit here and be like, well, crap, we missed that deadline. That sucks. Or we can be like, you know what? We missed those deadlines. We have 5 months left. 5 months to truly focus on creative motivation and accountability to change people's lives. We can do that. 5 months. So I want you to look at what goals you've figured out. Whatever they're written down, break them out into more attainable things to do. Break them down into what you got to do each week, what you got to do each day, hey, what you got to do each minute, so that you're hitting those goals. Because in 5 months, when we sit on a call and I say, hey, you know what, guys, we've had 12 months. Who's achieved their 12-month goals? I want every hand to be like, me. Like, I did, because I showed up every day and I stayed consistent. And guess what happened when I stayed consistent? My business grew and I changed lives, and we got financially free, and I was able to retire my husband, and I was able to come home from my full-time job. Those are the things that matter, right? Like, you want to be able to have more time. So if you're willing to invest more time now to your goals, you're going to have that. You're going to have that freedom that you're looking for. So I want to kind of spin off of our National Wake Up Call this week, which if you haven't listened to it yet, don't freak. You have the playback that you can go back and listen to at any time. What I do, I get on the computer, and if you go to your breaking news in your Coach Online office over on the right-hand side, the replay is right there. You can actually click on it, and you can move it up to, where Carl starts talking. So you can kind of skip some of the other stuff if you need to, and then you can actually take notes right there while Carl's talking, which is really great. So that's something that you can do to go back and listen to. But one of the things that he said on the call, and that's what the theme of this call tonight is going to be about, is do the work. It's really easy when you join a network marketing business or just kind of any business like ours to think like, you know what, I'm gonna get rich, right? I'm gonna get rich. Maybe it'll be quick. That'd be cool, right? Everybody would be like, that would be really cool if I just made this magical income all of a sudden. Because think about it, when you get hired for a full-time job with a company, you get an income, a guaranteed income, right? They tell you you're gonna make $40,000 a year doing whatever we tell you to do, but you're guaranteed to make $40,000 a year. So you're like, well, hey, look at that. I got an income. That's awesome, right? But in Beachbody land, that's not how it works. Like when you commit to this, we're like, hey, we're going to pay you $0 for your first 6 months because you have to grow this business on your own. And that's the reality here. To grow 6 figures, it took me 3 years to grow 6 figures in this business because I had to show up every day. And you know what? For the first 6 months of this business, I made $0. Who would stay at a job that they're not getting paid any money for? Anybody? No, right? You're like, no, why would I do that? But you guys have to understand that if you want to be successful in this business, you got to show up every day and you got to do this for nothing. You have to be willing to put in the work to get paid $0. And I know you're probably looking at me like, she has lost her damn mind. But no, you have got to be willing to show up every day to do this for free. Because if you're willing to show up every day and do this for free, when you're making 6 figures, you've already created that amazing foundation that the money doesn't matter. The money comes, and I can assure you if you show up every day, that will be a direct result. But if you're willing to do this for nothing right now and put in as many hours a week as you can to connect our solutions to people's problems, you're going to see a difference. But you have to do the work now. What I don't tell a lot of people is when I first started this business, I was going to school full-time to get my graduate degree. I was working full-time. I had a part-time job, and I was planning a wedding. And I was like, hey, let's just throw something else on my plate because that's cool. And many of you I know can relate to that because you have 8,000 plates spinning in your life right now that you're trying to keep going, right? But every night I stayed up late. And every morning I got up early. And those hours that nobody saw of me reaching out to people on Facebook and me writing blog posts and me making, conversations happen that I wouldn't normally have had, or pushing myself out of my comfort zone and worrying about what people were going to think because I was doing this thing that nobody else was doing 4 years ago. Like, that is the stuff that builds this. You have got to show up and do the work. Nobody is going to hand this to you. And like I said on my message today to you guys in the live video I did, if you didn't show up for your 40-hour-a-week work week at your full-time job, what would your boss do? You'd be gone, right? Everybody's replaceable. You'd be gone. You would be fired if you didn't show up. So show up for this business. Put the work in. Do it now. It's going to be a game changer for you, but you have to commit to the fact that you're all in. You have got to decide that all in is the best place for you to be in this business, because if it's not, if you're even just teetering like, oh, I'm kind of into this Beachbody thing, get out of it now. And I would never tell anybody to quit coaching, but I'm telling you right now, if you're thinking like, oh, this Beachbody thing, I don't know if it's for me, like, it's not. And that's just real talk, because I want to be honest with you guys, you have got to be committed 100% to this, because you have the potential to change somebody's life. And that is 100% commitment. I don't want someone that's going to half-ass it when it comes to changing my life. I want someone that's all in, that's committed, that's passionate, and that is willing to make this the top priority in my life and theirs. Like, I want someone that says to me, Jenna, if you want to get healthy and you want to change your life, I'm all in. Are you all in? That's what I want, you guys. Like, you have to truly believe in this product and this program and all the stuff that we offer and the Beachbody lifestyle and the mission statement that we have 100%. Because if you don't, it's going to show in your business, right? It's going to show that you're not all in. And guess what? When you're not all in on something, you're out. You're out. So that's the reality of this business. I want you to realize that you have to do the work, but the best part about what we do is you get to make it fun. And we talk a lot about business, and you're building a business, and it's tough, and it's going to be hard, but you can have fun doing it. Do you know how many people I've talked to today because of that stupid Country Heat video that I posted yesterday? And when I say stupid, I mean stupid because I'm a white girl and I can't even do white girl dancing. Like, that is for real. Like, it's stupid, but you know what? It's me, and it's putting myself out there, and every one of you are putting yourself out there, and people are relating to you, and they're reaching out to you, and they want to have a conversation with you, and that's showing up, and that's why this business is fun. What other job do you get to dance in your living room? And I mean, like, we'll say, like, legit job. You get to dance in your living room, right? Nowhere else. We have this really great job that's a lot of fun if we choose to make it that way. You might have a 40-hour-a-week full-time job that you show up for right now because it pays the bills. And I can absolutely appreciate that because you have to make that happen. But we have this opportunity to have people have a good time. Like, how many people are just going through the motions in life? You guys are rare. We, Beachbody coaches, we're a rare breed. We've kind of gotten outside of the box. We've learned that there's something else out there. But 90% of the people still live in the box. And they don't realize, like, hey, I can do this fun thing. And I can have this great opportunity. And I can truly create my future. Like, 90% of people believe that the government is going to decide what their future looks like. Like, that's scary, first of all. But the reality is, like, you have control of what is fun in your life, and making fitness fun and making business fun. Like, you get to create that, and you get to share that with other people. Keep in mind that that is a big, that is a big thing. Like, that is a big opportunity and a big responsibility for you to make this as fun as possible. I had a call with my team cup that we talked about how we didn't want this to feel like a business. We wanted this to feel fun. So what are we doing? We're sending messages to people with us dancing, like doing dance messages essentially, so that we can reach out to them to get them involved in our Country Heat challenge group that we're doing. Like, I don't know. I never did that in social work land. I know that some of you have never done that in teacher land or medical land or whatever jobs that you guys have. Like, you haven't done that. That's fun, right? We have a good time. So make this fun. Do the work, make it fun. Do the work, make it fun. I want you to mantra with me. Do the work, make it fun. Do the work, make it fun. Like, that's what this should be, guys. This should be fun. And when you put in the work and you have a good time doing it, guess what? It doesn't feel like work. I was a habitual snoozer. That's part of my story. You guys know that. I get out of bed at 4 a.m. because I'm excited to dance around my living room. Like, I have lost my damn mind. Like, that is crazy. Nobody does that, but we do. And we have the opportunity to get people excited about getting out of bed in the morning. Like, that is such a blessing, right? Everybody that opens their eyes and takes a breath first thing in the morning is so lucky to be alive. But when you're excited about it, that's a whole nother ball game. And we have the opportunity to give that to people. So get excited about what you're doing. Share that with other people. Do the work, make it fun. Have a good time with this. If you want to retire your husband from his full-time job because he's a cop and right now it's like the worst job in the country to have, like, you have to be excited about what you're doing and you have to be passionate about it to actually get out of bed and want to do it. Do the work, make it fun. Whatever's fun for you, figure that out. Get your team involved. I don't know, wear cowboy boots and make your whole team just do a video of you guys all working out in your cowboy boots. I don't know, like, but make it fun. Have a good time with it because that's what's going to make this business so much better for you. If you dread getting up in the morning, being a Beachbody coach, it's not going to get better. It's not. I can tell you. You have to be excited about this. You have to be passionate about changing lives, and you have to be excited about being healthy and giving people the potential to live one more day with their family and one more day with a quality of life that is better than couch potato or disease or illness. You have to be okay and excited about that. So do the work, make it fun. 5 months left this year. You have the time to figure out your plan, what it looks like, how it's going to feel. I want you guys to consider and dream with a vision on December 31st of 2016. How good is your business going to feel? How amazing are you going to feel that you have changed 100 lives between now and then? Holy moly, if you changed 100 lives between now and then, and that created a ripple effect that even just one of those 100 people affected somebody else, who then affected somebody else, do you know what that means? Like, that truly means that we have changed the world one person at a time. We have fought obesity one person at a time. We have showed up and actually achieved our mission of helping people lead healthy, fulfilling lives one person at a time. You have got to decide what waking up on December 31st is going to feel like to you. Is it going to feel like you wasted the last 5 months because you didn't show up? Is it going to feel like, you know what, I had this Beachbody opportunity, but I didn't take advantage of it? Or is it going to feel like that was the most kick-ass year I've ever had, and I'm going to be even more amazing in 2017? Like, you have to think about that. And I want you tonight, when you get off this call, to create that vision right now. When I wake up on December 31st, this is how I'm going to feel, and this is why I'm going to feel that way. And then you have 5 months to make it happen. I'm going to shout out a couple leaders on our team: Kristen Dunn, Dawn Bitzer, Nina Pears, Emily Burns, Ann Greenwood, Kate Morris, Caitlin Wilson. If any one of those people are your upline, they have already shared their vision with me. They know exactly what the rest of this year is going to look like for their business. They know exactly how it's going to feel 5 years from now, because they're showing up every day today to create the vision for the life that they want. If one of those people is your upline, you message them as soon as you get off this call. Heck, I don't even care if you do it now. I won't even judge you, because I'll see you typing on your screen. Like, I want you to reach out to your upline and say, I want to create my vision for what I want my life to look like. You've already done it. Tell me your vision and help me do that for myself, because Beachbody has the potential to change your life. You guys have seen me. You all know me, most of you. And if you don't, hi, I'm Jenna. I'm your upline. Star Diamond. I'm excited to meet you, and I'm excited you're part of the team. But you guys know me. Like, we were broke as a joke. We were struggling. We were hurting for making our life work. And 4 years later, our life is completely different. Your life in 4 years, 2 years, 1 year, 6 months, 5 months can change completely, but you have got to show up and have a vision for what you want that to look like, so that you know where you're going. If you guys have watched the Summer Tucker video, and I'll bump it again just because it's that darn good. If you've watched the Summer Tucker video on our team page, nobody's going to want to jump on this Beachbody train with you if you don't know where you're going, if you don't know what your vision is, if you don't see that, oh my gosh, in 5 years when I close my eyes, I see my husband and I on a beach, and he's not a cop anymore because he doesn't have to be, and he's not stressed anymore, and our finances are all squared away, and we're living the best life that we've ever wanted, and it feels so good, and we're stress-free. If you don't know what that vision looks like in 5 years, how are you going to get there? It's like getting on a train with no destination. Like, why would anyone do that? Nobody would. But if I tell you guys, like, that's what I want for my future, and I'm going to work my butt off to do it, and I want to work with you guys so that your vision is something that we can all achieve together, that is so much more inspirational and motivational. And guess what? When you reach out to somebody on Facebook and connect with them, you're not going to think, oh my God, what is this person going to think of me? Are they going to think I'm trying to sell them something? You're going to think, I want to get my husband home. And I'll send 5,000 messages today if that's what it's going to take to get my husband home, so that we can have those feelings and those dreams and those things that we really want in our life. You won't think about what people are going to say when you reach out to them. You'll think, if I don't send this message to that person, guess what? I might not change their life. And guess what? 6 weeks from now, they might die of a heart attack. And you know what? If they're a parent, that kid will never get to experience life with their parent, ever. Because you didn't reach out and have that conversation. You guys have so much power, you don't even realize it. So you have to step up and realize, I have a vision for my life. I know where I'm going, but I need to show up every day so I can make that happen. And by showing up every day, that means I get to help more people. And I get to help other people, and I get to help my family, and I get to in turn help myself. So you guys have to do the work, make it fun, show up every day, have a vision for your life, know where you're going, and know where your business is going, so that everybody wants to be a part of what you have to offer them. And if you break it down even smaller than that, like, just have a conversation with someone and ask them how they're doing. How many people like to talk about themselves? Right? Nobody's raising their hand. Like, you guys are leaving me hanging here, but I know that all of you would love to talk about yourself, because I talk to most of you like on a regular basis. And I'm always like, hey, how are you? Oh, Jenna, I'm doing really good today. It's a hard day at work because it's been blah, 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 blah. Like, right, we all talk about ourselves. So have a conversation with someone. Hey, Susan, I haven't talked to you in a while, but I see that you're on vacation. You had a good vacation. Like, that is so awesome. I can't wait to go to the beach this year too. Did I talk about Beachbody? No. Did I talk about I have this really cool Country Heat Challenge pack and they have to buy it this month because it's on sale? No. I asked Susan how she was doing, and guess what? Susan's going to tell me that her vacation was good, but she didn't feel comfortable in her own skin because she wore a one-piece bathing suit, and she's always been a bikini girl. I didn't ask her any of that, but you know what? She knows that I'm health and wellness, and she can already steer the conversation to me helping her go back to the beach next summer and feel so hot in that bikini and comfortable in her own skin. That's what this is about, guys. Reaching out, having that connection, having that conversation, and little conversations like that, guess what happens over time? In the past 4 years, I need to sit down and actually tally it up, but I know that we have touched and changed over 5,000 lives. Like, that is amazing. But that started with just me saying, hey, Susan, how's it going? How have you been? It's nice to chat with you. I haven't seen you in a long time. How's life? How many conversations have you guys had today with people that have just started out that way? You're overthinking it if you think this business is any more than that. You really are. So when I say do the work, that's what I mean. Connect with people. Get face-to-face with them. That's even more exciting because, well, you guys are seeing me face-to-face tonight. But if I typed all this out to you, would you feel it as much as you do right now listening to me say it to you? No way. Like, I can get excited and I can calm down when I'm really serious. Like, we can do that so that people can get excited and feel it with us. So get the face-to-face. Get people on Zoom. Have a call and just say, you know what, I'm going to get online tonight and just talk about, country heat, and I'll even show you guys some of it. Anybody that's interested, like, message me and I'll give you the link because it'd be awesome to just hang out with you for a few minutes tonight. Or, hey, you know what? I'm going to do a coffee date tonight. Well, coffee probably this late is a bad idea. But I'm going to have a glass of hot tea at 9 o'clock tonight, and I'm going to jump on this webcam thing and just hang out. And if anyone's around and wants to talk or just have, a conversation, I'm here. And I'm available. And I can tell you, as a police wife that is home alone all the time, I would be like, oh my God, that person's sitting at their computer just hanging out. I want to do that. Like, I would love that face-to-face connection because I've been sitting here all day talking to my dog. Like, that would be fantastic. So just stop overthinking it. Have a conversation with someone. Get face-to-face with them. Learn about them. Listen to them. Feel where they're hurting. Feel where they're broken. If you look at your broken self, and Kate and I were just having this conversation this weekend. Look at your broken self. I was broke. I was insecure. I was in a very unhealthy, abusive relationship. I was not happy with who I was. Like, those are all the things that I was before Beachbody. And 90% of people are one of those things. You speak to your former self. So if you just talk to people enough, you're going to learn that there's something in their life that's not where they want it to be. Maybe it's finances, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's health and wellness. I don't know. There's a whole list of things that could be not where they want it to be. And all of us that are coaches are still improving ourselves every day, right? So have that conversation with someone, figure out what their ailment is, figure out where they're struggling, give them a solution. We have 1 million of them. Literally, I think Beachbody has 1 million of them now because we keep adding stuff to our library of things to offer. So just have that conversation with someone. Don't be afraid to do that. I want to know, and you guys can all type this in the comments below in the little chat box. I want to know what program you're doing right now. Like from day 1 to day 21, or day 1 to day 60, or day 1 to day 30. I don't mean just, hey, you know what, I woke up today and I decided to do whatever was on the bod, whatever, workout of the day, du jour. Like, no, I want to know what program you're doing from day 1 to finish. And if you don't have a program you're doing right now from day 1 to finish, guess what? Tomorrow you're gonna. And guess what? On the East Coast, it's only 8:25. So you still have plenty of time tonight to start something for day 1. But you have got to be on a journey yourself. I will not ever preach something that I'm not doing myself because that is hypocritical. And we are honest people. We are honest people with very honest, genuine motives and values on this team, because if you aren't, you wouldn't be a part of this team, because I've instilled that from day 1. If you are not doing a program right now, you are your problem. You're not going to grow this business if you're not doing a Beachbody program. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a Beachbody program. If you're not being a product of health and wellness, you can't promote health and wellness. That's so hypocritical, and we're not those people. So look at you, there's 12 people that have commented what they're doing, and there are 21 people on this call. So for those of you that haven't commented yet, I'll just hang out. I'll wait. You're good. But for real, do a program. Do country heat. Listen, it's 30 days. 30 days. Everybody's got 30 days. Everybody's got 21 days. You can do this. My dog's even getting excited about it. You guys can do this. Get a program, share about it, talk to other people about it, invite them to try it with you. You know what? I didn't think Country Heat was going to be a cool program, and now I love it, and I dance in my living room, and I have people comment like, you know what, Jenna, you almost have me sold on this. Well, guess what? I'll keep dancing then. You just stick with me for the next 30 days, and you'll love this program by the end of it, I promise. Like, you have got to commit to your own health and fitness journey, because it's not doing the work if you're not committed to your own health and fitness journey. It's not. Got it? Shakes. Shakeology is our #1 selling product. Drink your shake. For goodness sake, you get to drink a chocolate milkshake every single day of your life. Like, again, why is that not the coolest thing on the planet, first of all? How is that not fun, and how is that not exciting? It's a great thing to offer. It's a great thing to share. So make sure that you're drinking your shake. You don't have to, like, let's not do this every day, guys. Had Shakeology today with your selfie. Like, let's not do that every day. It's a little much. And that's like, you know, I don't say, hey guys, I drank my water today. Like, I don't do that every day because it's obnoxious, right? But make sure that if you're drinking your shake, you're talking about how it's changed your life once a week. Once a week, I think it's realistic, because I could tell people that it cured my acid reflux, even though you're not allowed to make health claims. But it took care of my acid reflux, and I want people to know that, because how many people suffer from acid reflux? Lots of people, because they eat bad. So I want people to know, like, I have some other solutions, and that this stuff is great, right? If I use a good mascara, I'm going to tell people about it. If I use a good shampoo, which clearly I need to do today, like, you're going to tell people about it, right? So make sure that you're sharing about your Shakeology and how it's changed your life, and let people know that. Again, easy. We're doing the work. We're connecting. We're creating a vision. We're doing the work. We're talking to people. We're sharing about what we're doing. We're doing a fitness program. Like, really, is this job hard? No. My hand's like, this isn't, but we make it hard. So do the work. Show up. Next 5 months, that's what you've got to do. You've got to show up every day. Every day, even if it's just 20 minutes, which all our workouts are longer than that. So I lied. You can't do it in 20 minutes. You've got to do it for a little longer, just a little longer, maybe 22 minutes. But you got to show up. You got to be here. You got to be a product of the product. You got to do your personal development. You've got to realize that you have sitting in your hands right now an opportunity to keep people alive longer, to live better quality of life, to lead healthy, more fulfilling lives. And you have to take that responsibility seriously, because if you do, it's going to change your life. And you're going to be blown away in 5 months when you see that showing up every day has truly made a difference in your life, but not just your life, all the people around you. It's made a difference, and it's mattered. And I don't know about you, but when I went to my full-time job, I felt unfulfilled and like I didn't matter. And here, I will tell you every single day, I care about you. I want your life to get better, and I want you to help other people's lives get better, because you've had that opportunity and you're paying it forward. You have got to show up every day. You've got to be consistent, and you've got to realize that you are so amazing and you have so much potential. And if you don't show up, somebody might not get to experience that. And that's you being selfish and selling yourself short. And you're better than that. So I want you guys to show up for this business every day. I want you to realize that you have the power to change lives, and that you have the power to do something really awesome. And right now, in a world where everything is this negative bubble and political and discriminatory, hey, let's show up and actually make the world better, because we can, instead of feeding into all of that. We have the potential to really make a ripple effect and create a ripple effect. And right now, if I didn't say yes 4 years ago, none of you would be sitting here on this call. I'm a firm believer in that. So know that if you just show up every day for your business, it could change the world. It could change every life that you come in contact with. But you've got to have a conversation. You've got to ask somebody how they're doing. And you actually have to sit there and care about what their response is. Do the work, make it fun, show up every single day, and take responsibility for this amazing opportunity that you've been given, and don't waste it. Don't waste it. At the next 5 months, on December 31st, when you wake up, know that you've given every little ounce of yourself to helping people and to being true to your mission and your values. Your life's going to be amazing. I can't wait to watch it happen. That's what I've got for you guys tonight. It is never too late for anyone on this call to be remarkable, and I'm so proud and excited to see what the next 5 months brings. Have a great night, guys. See ya.